There. Hey, Alpha Traders. Now we're not muted anymore.
Hello and welcome, people of the live stream on YouTube.
That we're just staring at
I wonder if I could
guys...
chop off the first some minutes of the video stream whenever it processes, maybe.
Yeah,
and then it'll just appear suddenly already talking.
It's only been 5 minutes, just charts moving around. People aren't gonna care. Dude, go sit down.
I don't know who's going to watch 5 minutes of charts just moving around, but it could be. Could have another, could have a viewer or two who are like, what is going on here? I got to see what's going on. And then just wait.
Here was like,
just skip forward.
Here's the dollar. That thing opened right before open yesterday. Pumped up to the 68.3 Laplace. Of course it did. Why? Well, they're trying to open up above this tight weekly range. But they shot their wad a little early. Bears pushed back from that 68.3 Laplace, opened up below. So it had to go through that weekly range, which, yeah, all good, right? Until the middle of last night. Went up, hit the daily R1, then rejected right below the daily and the weekly. Actually came back up right there, rejected off the center of the daily range just here recently in the last hour. See what happens, because that is a very tight weekly on Bitcoin too. All right, so we're going to see some trending this week. I didn't see. I want the traditional markets to open up. I want to get these new ranges for show. Spy.
Can you guys hear me?
Probably. Yep. What's up, people?
What's up?
You guys can hear me? All right, I just have a different set of headphones on. All right, what's happening?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you guys just fine. So just making sure. I have my daughter's headphones on. They got cat ears on them.
Nice.
Oh, right on.
Right.
I want to see that on camera. I want to see that.
Yeah, they're for like a 5-year-old, man. What do you want me to tell you?
They sound great.
Awesome.
Yeah. What is shaking? Everything good? I think everything's all good again.
Yeah.
Market's up.
Yeah. Got some earnings plays today with the Adobe and the Oracle I'm getting in on.
That's cool. Yeah. What are you going to play, like a spread on it or a strangle?
Exactly. Throwing on some iron condors on them out of the expected move. And
so what do? You buy one call, one put?
Is what it is. It's pretty much just the call spread and the put spread put together. Or, like I tried to explain to MJ, it's like it's just like a strangle with wings, pretty much.
Yeah, cool.
Just defines
a metal burr.
Defines the risk. And you throw it out at the expected move. And I'm doing the earnings play just on the weekly expiration.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, December. The fuck is it? I think it's December 23rd. Yeah, 11 days out.
It's just the three of us. It's just the three of us in here right now.
Oh yeah, it's a party, bro.
At the moment.
Did you tell Yasha what I talked to you about the other day?
No, I haven't talked to him. I haven't talked to him really about it. We just got together right now.
Okay. So I have an interview today, Yasha, with a futures firm down in Florida, a phone interview. And the guy uses his own, he has his own indicator that's based on price action, kind of like the VRE. And I kind of traded alongside him last week, and because he's got a Discord thing and whatever, but I think he's doing it more to get clients into the, to sign up for the futures firm. It's a futures firm. He's going to help me sponsor me to get my Series 3 and my Series 7 back, because I used to have those, but I need a firm to sponsor me. But anyway, I showed him some of the stuff that we have here, and he's like, dude, if you come in, maybe we can market that to our clients. And so I brought that up to Scott about what your thoughts on maybe marketing this to other people.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. I like the idea of reaching other people.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought, man. So I think, he's got his thing he's putting out there, which his numbers jive right in touch with our numbers, like on the VRE and RWT and the plus and all that kind of shit. So I just didn't want to step on anybody's toes here. So I just wanted to see if you guys would be open to that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely open to reaching other people, man.
Cool. All right. Well, it's as simple as that. When I find out a little bit more,
Bilbo, what you think, man?
Yeah.
Good to you too?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the more the merrier, especially the right people, not crypto,
well, exactly.
not fucking crypto degens.
Yeah, these are guys that are like trading. You know, he also does one of those funded trader program type things for people too as well. So
Right.
I was also one of the other thoughts I had was just maybe there's a way to market just a few of the indicators as a package.
Yeah.
So let's just say somebody wants the VRE and WRT and Wolfsbane or something like that. Maybe there's like a mini package that AT could offer.
Yep.
Instead of the whole shebang. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we want to build like maybe a 5 indicator probability package and then a 5 indicator statistics package and just boom, boom, boom. Depending on how they like to trade. Because, some people aren't into the probabilities, which that blows my mind.
Yeah. No, I agree. But I think what happens is that, let's say you sign up like I do, you got what, 84 indicators in front of me and you're like, oh my God, which ones do I pick?
Yeah, it's over. It's like, especially for new people or not even new people, somebody that's been in the markets for decades, and they're just looking, here's our indicators. They're just like, what the fuck is this madness? You give them a little set of 5 that all work together really well.
Yeah. Well, it's just a thought. So, what's that?
People who get tuned into the live stream may be like, what the hell are they talking about this stuff on the live stream for? Like, well, this is how we do things. We roll different.
Yeah. This is how we roll.
Exactly.
I think
if we did a smaller type package deal like thing, I mean, it's just something to consider if you guys, the problem is you don't want it to get overwhelming and taxing on any of you guys. You know what I mean? So there would have to be a way where it's sort of simple.
Adobe's front.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. To be honest, like we can do a smaller package possibly. We'll discuss it and all that stuff. But it's such a low fee anyway. Like,
I agree. Oh no, I completely agree. Yeah.
I guess for people who just want to have only a small amount of indicators or whatever, it's possible.
Well,
it's possible we can make something like that.
Yeah. I just meant more in the sense of some like you said, so somebody's just not overwhelmed by all the shit, just sort of like I was. I mean, you guys have introduced 20 new ones since I've been here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
a lot.
So that's the only reason I'm saying it like that. So it's just like, well, I mean, if you give me a list and you want me to read through all 40 of each,
it's overwhelming, 100% for people that.
Sure.
To me, I mean, I know what everything is. Most people are like, "What the fuck's this? What the fuck's that? What the fuck's this? Can't you just give me something that I can?" So here you go.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, good. All right. Well, let me see what happens today, and we'll go from there, and we'll talk about it further this week.
Yeah.
See if there's anything.
Yeah, man.
All right, cool.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, hell, man, it's just another avenue to get you guys in front of people, right? So that's the thinking.
Yeah, the right kind of people, traders, actual traders who want to actually trade.
Instead of sitting here just staring at it all, you know what I mean? So that's
it's not the purpose. Yeah, exactly.
No, exactly. Cool.
Crypto land, anything sticking out here?
People just want to stare. They can just put our videos on mute and just stare, or just leave them on. With the live streams on, we got hundreds of hours of content they can just watch. No problem.
Hundreds.
All right, so everything rolls over today. I think that all the minis roll over today. Right, SIH from
ETC.
Try to see. Oh, that's silver. Yeah, a lot of these contracts are rolling over today. I think they expire at some point today, which is bizarre. All right, cool.
Boom, there we go.
So what FOMC is this week too, right? I think.
Yeah, and CPI, right?
And CPI, so this should be a pretty big week.
Yeah, so I gave these trades a nice little wide range.
Yeah,
because that's what I think is going to happen. Yeah, we might flush one way real quick. It's going to turn right the fuck back around, though. You know it. It's probably going to range. But volatility for sure.
Well, that's all that matters.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Especially in Oracle and Adobe. I mean, if that thing goes to the top side, people are going to be taking those earnings profits, man, for sure.
Let me see Adobe. I'm just looking at one time. Adobe. Oh, yeah. Big gap to fill, too, up top, man. 62. Oh, yeah.
Traditional.
Wow, that was a huge gap it created. Dropped down $35. All right. Yeah, a lot of room on this one, man. The upside, I guess.
100%.
And again, I guess there's also a lot of room to the downside. There's a gap down there too. So yeah, it's either way, man.
Yep. It's what I liked about this. I mean, like you can see the range. This is the range right here on my iron condor. This is what on the daily. So to the downside, I got the 3 SD band on the RMLR. Top side, well, we got the RMLR up here. So it's I like it. I liked it a lot. And on the weekly, I think it was a top side on Adobe's, the 33 power mean, and the bottom side was on Oracle. The power mean was on the bottom side. So I got two sides really covered really well. So, but these trades, I mean, fuck, man, you got to let this play out. I'm not gonna get scared off if it goes one way or the other. Plus, it's a fine risk. It's not that bad. Willing to take the risk.
But the play is off the immediate move, or not really?
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I mean, if you get a gap up or a gap down, right? I mean, a huge jump, or like what happened in earnings back in September.
Yep, and
you know what I mean?
I did a little research on both of them, and there was kind of like a bearish and a bullish sentiment, and then with fucking CPI and fucking Fed and. I was like, hey, this could just counterbalance it. I mean, this thing could just fucking range around. Pump, boom, dump, pump, dump. Who knows? We're about to find out, though.
Dude, this stock's been cut in half, huh? Wow.
Dude, go lay down, man.
Yeah, this was a $700 stock last year this time.
Adobe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's all good here.
Yeah, and Oracle's down at 80. It was over 100, I think. Where was Oracle at? Yeah, man, it was up here at 107, 108.
Yeah, see, I have my power mean on Oracle. It's 325, so and it's moving up. So a lot of support down there, man. It, moves.
Oh yeah,
that's the other
we're on Adobe, right?
Yeah, it's in Oracle too.
Let me see.
Oh, that one looks good too.
On what time frame you on?
I'm on a daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on a daily. I'm just looking at it. And they're all trending up on their power means. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, it's made a hell of a move too just since October. Wow. Oracle has.
Yeah.
Bouncing right off the mean right now. Okay, cool. Yeah, nice call, man. I could see it either way.
Yeah. That's why I was like, what's this thing gonna do? Throw in some condors. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, good idea, man.
Bigs. The bigs. Let me see here. What else was I going to look at? What do we got? 12 minutes till the open. 12 minutes to the open. Interesting. It's a big set. 6.4%.
Bounce back up $1. What's the dollar doing?
Yeah, it's fucking... Right before the open today, it freaking started climbing. Tried to open up above that tight weekly range. And boop! Hit that 6.83 Laplace. They just blew their wad a little early, man. If they would have waited and opened above it, it could have really shot up. But it opened below the weekly, so it pumped up through. Got to the daily R1, rejected about 4 times, and then middle of the night came right back down through the weekly and the daily. And the daily is below that tight weekly. Dollar could plunge here.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Josh, I have a quick question for you. You have you posted a chart. Hang on, I gotta see which one you posted.
104.
The chart you posted at
103.
Hang on 1 second. It looks like you have a new. Do you have a new Fisher that you're using, or you guys testing out a new one?
Nope.
He posted a chart. I don't know if he's still here, but he posted a chart at 729, and I am trying to see. I'm trying to see what indicator this was.
729.
No, that's not it. Hang on, it's not that one. He had one up here this morning that I wanted to ask about, like something that looked different that I hadn't seen before. So that's why I was asking.
Right.
Give me 1 second. Sorry to take your time.
No,
it was the one he posted right before that. It's the chart he posted right at 7:28. So it's it's got 3 charts. It's the one in the middle. It's the third indicator down.
Let me see. At 728. All right, I'm on that.
It's the fourth indicator down in the middle one. Is that just a Fisher?
No. Are you talking about the? Let me see.
There's a Wolfbane, then there's an ALR, and it's the one underneath the ALR.
That looks like that almost looks like the returns oscillator with both the lengths turned on or something.
You think that's an RO? Yeah, it could be, because he has his own he's got that thing in between with those X's, those green and orange X's right below it.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what that is. It's just a different. Because I was just curious, like you see how it has that green line when it makes that bend.
Yeah.
You know, right there around 14, and I guess it's time to be somewhere like 14, 18. I was just curious, is that what that is? Do you guys have a new bear trend? You know, like a what do you call it, hidden bull or a bear thing? Is that what that stuff is?
Oh yeah, that's a returns oscillator. Yeah, on the returns oscillator, you can turn on like a bear and bull div.
Oh, okay.
It's in
maybe I just didn't know that. Okay. All right. All right, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I was just curious. It just looked different to me. I was just wondering what it was.
Yep, here it is at the bottom. Hidden div.
Stay with me when we come back to your screen. Wait, where? All the way down to the bottom, show hidden div? Yep. Okay, got it.
Divergence detection. It's got show regular div and show hidden div, whatever color.
It's on your RO, right? The RO with A2 amp, right?
Yeah, I just don't have it turned on.
Cool. Yeah, no, cool. Yeah, I just didn't know that was on there.
Current time frame.
He always has his things set up, differently. It seems like, which always seem to work really well.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I appreciate it. Good stuff, man.
Smooth. Boom. Why in the world is that not popping up? Am I insane right now? Time frame. U0.
Maybe it's on a higher time frame. You know what I mean? I don't know. Because you have the use first high time, and you use second. You don't have either one of those collected.
Yeah,
or
just show
source.
Well, just because you can put two different time frames on. You can have all three on.
Do you have? But look where it says your source for div. You have it on unsmooth. Could that be it?
Yeah. Well, I am on unsmooth.
Oh, you are on unsmooth. Okay. So that is your source.
Cool. Let me see some. This is why on the settings I've got it shut off. Yeah.
Oh, so you have to turn it on there too. I see it. Got it. Okay.
I did it backwards. I turned it off on the style instead of just turning it off on inputs like a knuckle. But yeah, I'm just we put it in there so people can learn div. See where it's actually at.
Oh, no, I feel you, man.
It's all good. Let's see here.
It is quiet in here today.
Oh yeah. Monday.
Dude, I'm here. I'm just walking around, busy with fam stuff.
No, I got you. I got to jump off here in a minute anyways. I just wanted to ask you about what I talked to you about. So at least he's open to it, then that's good. Because I'm going to talk to this guy here this morning.
Yeah, man.
So I'm going to actually jump off. I don't mean to be rude because I want to go talk to him. I'm going to see if I can get this interview going. So at least talk. And then I will come back here in a little bit if you're still on. If not, I'll shoot you a message. All right?
Yep, sounds good.
All right, brother. Peace.
Yep.
Hey.
See you. Let's see here. Dogs all up in my face. It's a disgrace. So there's the daily UPM. What's happening here? Yeah, back up above the 9 length. Log return moving average. Let's see. Interesting. We got the 33 and the 99. Where is El Fischerino? Or wave trends up at what? 17.6? Very interesting. What I want to bring up here. Let's pull up. Got a crazy dog stalking me right now. Where are you? Where are you? Correlation. Let's see. Who do we got here? Who are we correlating with? Dixie. No. Let's run spy. Asa, lay down, you wolf. No. 5. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go, motherfucker. Let's go. All right. So what is this 90-minute? What are you doing, son? What are you doing, son? Actually, it's starting to correlate. To the downside? Very interesting. Is that on the weekly? But the daily says something different. Sure do. Sure do. See how the correlation broke. Man, when Bitcoin dumped, SPY was pumping. Sloping down negative.
Market opens in a couple months.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. How did it stop? Let's see. Yeah, 4 hour, pretty correlated. Dun, 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 dun. All right. That's all I wanted to look at. Now, weekly. Where's this baby at on the UPM? Still below the 9. Well, got some work to do. Literally, I mean, this thing has been outside these power mean bands. We know how that works. Usually when it gets outside there, boy, it wants to rip up and test that 33. Which is, which one? No, what, I want to change the color on that one, so I freaking know. Ace of Shush, man. Good Lord. Fucking crybaby. Let me see here. There we go. 33 is the 11th ribbon. 11th ribbon. Let's change that 11th ribbon color. Can I? I can't change the 11th ribbon. Just the 11th ribbon color. That's a bummer. Yeah, it's okay. That's okay. Let's see what this thing's talking about here. There we go. Dude! Man, I got... Look. Lay down, man. Get up there. You're gonna wait till the trash truck comes, you goof ass. That's right, YouTube Live. Dealing with some farm animals. Let's see. It's interesting, man. This thing's got some work to do. Bitcoin, you got some work to do, son. God, the month it's all the way below. Boys, power, not one power mean. It's freaking flipped yet. Boy, it's close though. Real close. Where's that wave trend at? 25. There's a lot of shit at 25K. I'm still waiting for that day, right? We're going to get this pump. Win pump. Win fucking pump. Populate, my little friend. Yeah, we just are stuck right.
When Doge pump. Or Shiba.
Boy, this would be a good range here. If I could trade Bitcoin options. Fucking sad ass American regulating. Fucking, yeah, you heard me right.
Oh, right.
Yeah, in between wave trend and Fisher. That'd be awesome. 17,650. Downside about 16,400. Be a good range to play right there. I bet there's some juicy meat on that bone for 45 days. What is that expiration for January? I think it's about 40 days out now. That's ridiculous. Right. We can't trade options on fucking crypto. I mean, give me a break, man.
Well, think about it. If it's 40 days expiration from now, that means we got like what about end of the year is when people are going to start. They're going to take profits, basically. Right?
What is that? January. Right? I think it's January 16th. The expiration. So it's literally 21 days. The expiration is literally. Me and MJ were talking about last night. It's like right almost at pretty much the end of the year. Close.
Yeah, it's like right after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year's or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So,
depending on what my trades are doing. Like I told him, if I'm sitting right in the middle of those condors and that thing's still not moving, I'm not touching it, man. I might take them all the way to expiration, try to get the whole, try to get all that profit. He's like, don't be greedy.
Risky.
I don't know. There's such wide ranges. It's fucking probably pretty good. Especially, I think these markets are going to kind of limp into the new year. We'll see. We will see.
It'd be a nice way to start the year if it ends up, all the way at expiration on the higher end. Too long.
Where the hell's my opening bell?
What if you're shorting? What if you're shorting? Oh wait, ding, ding, ding. Right, boom, boom.
I didn't get my
Market
ding
open.
ding.
Monday market open. Mad money market open.
How did I not get my ding ding? I usually get my ding ding. And I did not, unless I was talking when it happened. Alright, so
It's happened now.
SPY opened up a little bit.
It just happened.
What the what?
We gotta get this soundboard hooked up, man. We gotta get this soundboard hooked up for the special effects.
Oh shit. Hold on here. We got a real tight weekly on SPY too. Which do we? Where the hell? 1, 2, no. Here's the weekly right here. Here's the bottom. The center of the weekly is right on the center of the monthly. Dude, that's enough, man.
So many. On daily. Is the center of the weekly on the center of the monthly, you said? Yeah, well, that's a good.
That's what she said.
That's auspicious.
Very auspicious.
Oh, hey, look, it's Alpha. And Phoebe.
So SPY
We
literally.
got Greeks over here, man. I got Greeks over here.
Get nice.
Walking around.
Get some Greeks, huh?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I got some Greek Alpha and Phoebe. Yeah. Furry Greeks.
Furry Greeks.
They're dogs. Yeah. They're dogs. They have a fuzzy distribution pattern.
Right?
Yeah.
Fuzzy distribution patterns. We run into them all the time. It's okay.
Yeah.
So Adobe.
Exactly.
Look at Adobe's got a tight weekly too. Wow, man. You behave yourself. You behave yourself. I'm good to the top side of 360 though, and that is like way up here. Let's see. Where's 360? Yeah. Boom. It's above the weekly R1, which is what I like to see. And I bet 300 is down here below the week. Ooh, tell you what, man. Where in the hell? No, that wasn't it. Hold on. Give me a sec. There's the R1 on the weekly. Oh, I got a ton of room here, man.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Where the fuck? What?
We got doggy coins everywhere running around here, man.
Yeah. Tight weekly. So there's the 1, 2. Where is the fucking R3? Or is that R3 stuck right under here? Man, the daily and the weekly are right on top of each other. That's a trip. Let me switch this up to... Where are you at, you little sucker? Where's my other play? There is... So that was on Adobe. Here is Oracle. Well, look who it is. Look who decided to show up. Whoa.
In between conference calls, baby.
Okay. Oracle moving a little bit. Oracle moving.
Hey, what's up, MJ?
There was a little bullish sentiment from investors on Oracle, although it's down, what, 20% from the 25% or something from the highs.
What are you doing?
Not as tight as
you gotta careful where you walk.
Not as tight as a weekly.
Sorry.
So where the fuck? Let me see something real quick. That's right. We cuss like sailors, and we talk about options, and we talk about whatever you want to talk about. Let me see. 11 days out. Yep, that's where I was. There's my play right there. So what am I? Let's go to the curve here. I should be showing this. It's all good though. So I am in profit. Lottie-dottie, ooh boo boo body. About 73 and 86. 73 and 86, huh? Let's see here. Oh yeah, I got all kinds of room to run with this son of a bitch. Oh fuck yeah. Yeah, it's above the R1 on the weekly. 73. Where are we at down here? Like, what's this guy doing? Hey man, checking out my earnings plays. That's what he's doing. Yep, below it. Alright, perfect. It's another good thing, this VRE, man. Help you out with the volatility. Let me see. Boom, boom. Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
That shit looks good. I'm stoked. Stoked on those plays.
Also another way to another way to make sure you're not trading something illiquid.
Need to get
Like it's
filled.
good when you're doing, especially when you're doing options, right? You don't want to be trading illiquid stuff. You
Right.
trade some nice futures.
What's Tesla doing? Tesla trying to move on me? Look here, you son bitch. You behave yourself, son. Or I come get you. Okay. Nice.
It's good not to see a lot of breaks on the chart, you know, between candles, like you do on a lot of illiquid type coins or assets.
Right.
Nice to see good candlestick after candlestick,
Let's flip right
essentially
out of that.
showing me the trading's good.
Swing. There we go. What was that?
Nice chunky
Chunky soup.
trading.
There's that tight Bitcoin weekly. Tight Bitcoin weekly range. It happens.
Yes, tight range and a tight day right above it, like not far above it.
That's what I try to tell you too, man.
The range is right.
Right before the new weekly open, man, Bitcoin just dove right down, opened up right above it, and then just dropped right back through. Surprised the meat of this hasn't been tested yet. I guess close, though. Got close.
Yeah, it hasn't tested the day.
30, 40
Nice.
bucks. Daly's up here, though.
Yeah, Daly's a
up
bit
here.
above it. Nice.
Well, that's good. I bet this thing's gonna rip
Yeah.
up here in a bit.
Yep. And then a nice move down on the 4 hours, and it came right back up. You can see that clearly on the 15-minute,
Come on, you options degens.
where
fill
it
my
went and
orders.
everything.
That's one
I'm
thing.
probably fading out, but anyway.
Trying to get these condors filled, man. It's tough sometimes. You're usually buying two, selling two. And that's another thing with these like wide spreads, man. On these iron condors, it's like when you're trying to. That's what usually they're telling you. Try to take profit 21 days expiration because there's still going to be some liquidity there to get you out of your position. The longer you wait, more unlikely it is somebody's gonna freaking buy back the ones you fucking sold and sell the ones you bought. Let's see. Dude, go lay down. That's right. I'm running a fucking kennel here, I guess, this morning. Dude, go lay down, man. That's right. All you alpha traders, get in the fucking corner. Go lay down, you beasts.
Go lay down your trades, boy.
Lay down them trades. Boy, look at them minis, man. They got up above the... God, they're just fucking trapped here in between the freaking center of the monthly, center of the weekly. These minis are going to bounce around here. Something's got to give. What's going to give? Well, SPY. SPY's below its weekly and daily. I'll tell you that. Tight, too. Tight little ranges all over the place. Well, makes sense. So are we bullish or are we bearish? Or are we kind of neutral, knowing we could have some volatility spikes both directions. That's what we love about correlation. See that correlation break? Like, whoop, here it comes. Right back the other way. And the reverse mean a log returns. Get out here on these bands, man. Get out here on these bands.
Yeah, the question is, was this the Christmas pump or not? Is that all we're gonna get out of it?
No, not yet. I don't think so, man. It's on the way. I mean, we have the, if you look at the PB2s and the RMLRs this morning on the 1 minute, well, morning my time, it was crazy how it ran up the projection boss well above the 99.7s. It kept going up and down, up and down, up and then just staying above the 99.7 until it just all of a sudden, boom, shot down right through it, back down to like the second or whatever we caught this show. Very nice. Anyway, good times on the old low time frames. A biddy.
Boom. I like it though. The top side of this Adobe freaking trade, or at least the one
Yes, I'll
I'm
do that.
working, is right at that freaking
I'll
power.
be back into it.
It's beautiful. That's beautiful. So yeah, we got the new weeklies. Let's check out Bitcoin first. Let's go over here. Where you at, crypto? Meow. Meow. There it is. Doing. So we got our new weekly probabilities. What are we talking about here? Well, let's do the downside first. Let's see. 68.3 Laplace is at 16.724. First standard deviation, what is that? 15.4. 95.4 Laplace, a tick under 15 at 14.963. The 2SD, where is it? Oh, it's just right inside. Pretty sure it's 14.149. Not bad. 3 SDs down there, a little under 13. Wow, a little under 13. And the 99.7 Laplace is under about 12.7. Top side for standard deviation, let's see, 18.248. 95.4 Laplace, a tick under 20K, 19.7-ish. 19.7-ish. And also, let's see here, 19.863, second standard deviation, normal distribution. And then we got 21.6, I believe, at the 3. Yep, 21.6, 3SD, 95.4 Laplace, 23.153. Interesting. So, what's that tell us, Scott? Huh? Gives you a nice big range. That's what it's telling you. What is the bottom? 12.7, 23. About $11,000 range between the 99.7 Laplace on this weekly. Crazy. Wow. IBR is really low on Bitcoin on the fucking weekly. Yeah, I mean, this thing's definitely just been ratcheting up for a move. Ratcheting up for a move. These power means 19 time, man. I'm surprised this thing hasn't bounced to 20 yet, to be honest. I am surprised. So on the 3-day, we are right at the freaking reverse mean of log returns. Where is the power mean? If they're about 18.6. Very interesting. Let's get let's see, we did Bitcoin. Let's see what spies are on the Z weekly. Okay. On the weekly, we are above that power mean at 390. So what, 391? 391.35. I mean, it's pretty much stuck right between the reverse mean of log returns and the 33 power mean. Right here. 1 SD to the top side, what, 402? Yeah, 402.6. 1 SD to the downside, 382.96. What are these 2 SDs at? 373.50 to the downside. Top side's about 412.79. A lot of room to run here. A lot of room to run. I didn't want to touch any trades on SPY. Didn't want to. And I'm in that I'm in this Nike and Tesla trade. Which they are doing just fine. And that's for the what, January 16th expiration. Good stuff. Good stuff. If I can get those other 2 filled on these earnings plays, I'll be real happy, but they are not getting filled. I was hoping as soon as the market opened, I'd hear a ding ding, a ding ding. Fill those options trades, boys. I know some of you options DGen market makers out there want my action. Let's go. That's what you're supposed to do. Be my mate. If you can't fucking match me up with somebody, you better take it. Let's go. Tasty Works. I know it's you, Tom. You're sitting there going, this guy knows what he did. Fuck, we can't take his trade. Let me see here. What's a 2-day doing? That's all right. Go back up on the weekly. So that was SPY's numbers. Oh, you know what? I'm interested in Tesla because Tesla's got like a lot of volatility happening. Man, it just opened up. Just opened up above the reverse mean to log returns on the weekly. Let me get rid of these dogs before I fucking make fucking cream barbecue out of it. Go, man. Go. Want it out? Go. Damn it. Starting to envision nice meal. Korean barbecue night, boys. Big Dog's thighs are looking good too, man. He's been running these ravines. I bet he's put on fucking 15 pounds since we've been here. Let's see. So yeah, this is interesting right here. This thing's free to, what's that one SD at? 191 to the top side, 151. So you got a $40 range on Tesla in between the 1 SDs on the weekly. God dang, man. That's pretty big. Or no, sorry, god dang it. That was a 2 SD down there. 1 SD to the downside, 164. I was like, God, that's a massive. Yeah, it's more like it, about 25, 26 points, not 40. Jesus. That's more like it. What do you got this power mean up here to 99.7 Laplace too? 244. Put a cap on you, Elon. Watched a pretty cool video with Elon talking about learning. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. Everybody thinks he's got like an aerospace degree. He doesn't have no aerospace degree. The guy's like, well, how'd you learn? He goes, what do you mean, how'd I learn? Because I studied. Because you don't need to go to college to learn. I was like, hey, tell him, Elon. Tell him. You do not need to go to college to learn. You can learn anything for free. It's out there. It's on the web. Go study. Save your parents fucking tens, hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on where you go, I guess. It's crazy, man. Learn. So people are like, oh, what, were you a market maker? Oh, what firm did you work at? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, I didn't work anyway, man. I studied. Studied hard.
Cracked the code.
We cracked the code, baby. And we got loud, didn't I? Tesla's interesting. Tesla's interesting. VIX is climbing too. Why don't we just get this shit over with? Send that shit to like 40. Man, that would blow through my strikes, I bet, though. So let's wait. Let's see, Dixie. That dollar, though, that dollar's in trouble. Let's check the dollar out. I'm telling you, though, we know. You take one look at this chart, you're just like, be careful. All you fucking dollar bears, be real careful. This thing probably...
You know the future with a very good high rate of probability.
Yeah.
Exciting about this.
And see, I'm looking at this dollar. I'm looking at this dollar hitting this 3 SD band down here. And then everybody's talking about a Christmas rally. And I'm like, man, I'm telling you, be real careful. If you got any real bullish ideas about Santa Claus bringing some relief to the market, because that dollar looks like it's going to revert. Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, even on... oh, is that in the same spot on the daily too? 107 on here. Yep. So we got the 33 power mean on the weekly and the daily at 107. At 107. So I'm coming over here and I'm looking at this tight weekly range and I'm like, So I thought we were getting a little head start, but that daily R1 kicked it down. Rejection, 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 rejection. Right, gets down, finds a little support on the top of the weekly, rejects off the 68.3 Laplace, and just shoots right down through weekly and daily. Now it's back up above the center of the daily. I would say today you start closing some 15-minute candles. I would say above the weekly, but I want to go up above the 68.3 Laplace. Close some 15s up above, like, I don't know, 105. 105-ish. I bet you that baby's going to make a 1 SD run, 105.5 or something today. If that does happen, you will probably see the markets dump a little bit. VIX will rise. VIX is rising. That's another little hint. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Bitcoin's looking like it's got a little pump. Little Warris pumps to the party this morning. Let me see here. So yeah, those earnings calls are at the close today. That's why I'm like, come on, motherfucker, fill my trades. They're still working. They still be working. It's okay. I'm patient. I'm not going to market into them. That's for damn sure. No. We takers here at Alpha Trading. I mean, Jesus, we're makers. This is my third day off coffee, by the way. I switched to tea. Trying to see how that goes. I'm hammered down this gunpowder green tea, so it's got a lot of caffeine. It's like you get hooked on that coffee, though, man. There's just so much acidity.
Yeah.
The coffee's just so acidic for me.
Right.
So,
Gotta get that non-acid coffee.
Yeah. I used to drink that at the Dead shows. Can't have acid in your tea, and yeah, you know.
Yeah.
It seems like, well, how did you learn?
And again, if you want a different way of seeing the future,
it's like if you want to learn something, just take a hit of acid, lay down, open the book up, and just lay it on your forehead.
That's right. Osmosis. The old
Osmosis. You will learn very quickly. You will know how many gallons of rocket fuel it takes to get to Mars and back. Just with boom, be able to calculate it real fast. Is that shit even real though? You need to send me up on a rocket. I don't even know where I live.
Dude, I was listening to some of the old Bob Dylan Grateful Dead rehearsals in 1987 before that big old tour. Man, it was some good jams.
Oh, dude.
Good music.
Yep. Oh, you must have seen that video pop up on YouTube with Dylan, did you?
I don't know. Which video? I see a lot of videos.
I'll have to look.
Oh, you know what? I wanted to ask you guys a question about the Dead. So there was something that popped up on my feed about how back in the day they created the greatest outdoor quality of
system?
sound.
The wall?
Called the wall of sound or something.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, the wall of sound, man.
Yeah.
Second biggest mobile PA ever built.
Yeah. Like, did you see any of those shows with that on there, or was that later?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Hell
Absolutely.
When did they stop doing that? Did they ever stop, or like when they just?
No, man. No, dude. That was their
best
audio trademark.
Best sounding concerts that you would ever hear in your life was at the Dead shows. They would come in a week early and start setting up sound and just get it perfect. It was like these events couldn't even book shows like a week ahead of the Dead because the sound engineers from the Dead would be there setting up the wall of sound, baby.
Yeah.
But there were some locations, there were some venues that had so many Dead shows that they had. I mean, they had a bunch of the equipment that was kind of ready to go, like I don't want to say off the rack or something, but they were able to set them up kind of quickly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I remember in Philly, there was always, in some places, around the country, they would take their time to set those things up, and it would take time because that thing was a monster, man. That thing was a monster.
Dude, there was colors coming out. You could see colors coming out with the sound. That's how good the sound was. Well, I'm sure there was a little acid involved, but you could definitely see colors. It's like, holy
some blue caps.
Shit. Yeah. And just their transitions.
Yeah, dude, the wall of sound is I mean, that's in the legends and lore of PA systems, that thing is right up there, man.
I'll be back.
And their transitions were just so epic. That was what was fun too. You'd be boogieing and dancing. All of a sudden, you'd hear a transition coming. Then everybody's looking at each other, trying to guess, what are we going into? What are we going into? What's it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Dead shows were fun, man.
You bet.
I saw the last 3 at Soldier Field. Jerry was a ghost. I mean, a ghost.
Oh, man.
He wasn't. Yeah. He's barely singing. It was great, though. He stood up there all 3 shows. Then what was it? Fuck, man. It was only a couple weeks later he passed or something.
That was his last show, right? In Soldier Field, I think.
Yeah.
I believe.
2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Or was it 3rd, 4th, and 5th?
Yep.
Third, fourth, second, third, and fourth, or third, fourth, and fifth. I went every year at Soldier Field, obviously. Deer Creek, Soldier Field, Buckeye Lake, fucking, God dang it, what was the one in, wow, been a while.
You know where I never got to go, I always wanted to go, though, was Winterland. Man, see the shows there, amazing. Some of the recordings.
Right.
Winterland, and also there were some shows up in Cornell, dude, at Ithaca. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, I bet that was fun.
Cornell at 87. Man, I mean, I was too young then, but I sure have the bootlegs of them. Amazing. Morning Dew from Cornell 77.
Right.
If anybody's watching this YouTube is like, I thought you guys talk about trading. Yeah, we talk about trading.
We talk about everything.
We talk about, yeah. I used to trade tapes. I used to trade soundboard tapes with my fellow deadheads.
Oh, yeah. Dude. Good stuff. Yeah, some of those setups were amazing. So a lot of people didn't know either. They're like, oh, what's that? It's like, dude, they let people bring in recording equipment. They had their own little section they'd set up. It's fucking
that was their culture. They brought that culture of letting fans tape music.
Yep.
That was their whole thing.
Big time. Some good.
They knew that they wanted just to spread the music, and they're like, whatever, we'll sell albums. Who cares? But like, well, people are buying tickets to the shows anyway. Like, we don't have to worry about. It's not like they needed the dollar, to pay for their rent or whatever. So they're just spreading the good times and the vibe.
Yeah.
I remember once somebody asked them, like, what would you do? Like, don't you think it affects your album sales? And Jerry and Bobby are sitting there, and Bobby's like, well, I guess if we ever made a good album.
Exactly. Dude, they were a live band. Yeah. They definitely were not into putting out albums. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. I mean, as many albums as they made, their whole thing was, you got to see the live shows and you got to listen to the jams. That's where it's at.
Yep.
And everyone is different. Everyone. No repeats.
None. I saw so many good shows. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, here we are looking at the old VREs.
Right.
I like it.
The old VR.
Whoever's on the Discord watching this later, if they missed today's live stream, I hope you're enjoying this little side track we're having.
Yeah, it's how we roll.
It's important. Yeah, it's important to enjoy life, not just charts. But charts are good. Charts with our tools are really good.
Right.
Yeah. Should we mention that there's still a holiday sale going on till the end of the month? Through the new year.
Right.
I guess I mentioned it. Check out our Discord. Come to the Shop Alpha channel. Check out what we're offering. Don't miss out, because if you miss this, you're not going to see the sale again until next year. We only do the Black Friday holiday sale once a year. Yeah. It's only Black Friday once a year. Holiday season once a year. So we may have other sales along the way, but it's not going to be like this. So
need to fill.
Check us out.
Fill. Sorry. Trying to do my fill my trade mantra. Not working right now. All right. Okay. So anyway, here we got Bitcoin. Got a new weekly. Let's pop on the weekly. Let's see what we're working here. Started popping a little outlier. Didn't get to these confidence intervals though. What are we setting up here? No div. Man, these fishers are just like a fucking pack of homeless men. What the hell's happening here? Need them babies in lockstep. I mean, that's just telling me right there, as fucking things gonna go sideways. Look at the volatility's falling off a cliff on the weekly. Wow. I didn't see that yet last night when I popped these charts up. So, that's something. That's something new. Because we know the monthly's crushed. Dude. So, the monthly's crushed. The weekly's crushed. What's a daily look like? It's contracting. 2 day, probably up. No, 2 days crushed now. Is 3 day? 3 days up a little. So, daily, boom. What about the 4 hour? 80 percentile, huh? Interesting. I can tell by looking at this already. pull up. Boom. Where's my projection box? Whoa, down, Nelly. Jesus.
Yeah. This one. I'm telling you, I run these PBs on the down on the 1 minutes too, because with that whole click and drag thing that Donnie made for us, so easy to use it now, on the 1 minute as well. And it is just phenomenal. But the 4 hours good, the 15 minutes good, all the time frames are good with it.
Yeah, that's awesome right
Stick
here.
that on there with an hour. It's just so powerful.
This 4 hour candle ranged in between the 68.3 Laplace, opened up, dumped down almost to the bottom of 68.3, pulled back up, boom, shot outside, then you get a wick right down to the mean, the projection, pulled right back up. And we've got the 95.4 Laplace on this 4 hour candle. It's got, what, an hour left? 17.1. Wouldn't be shocked if that's there. If we get up to that close right around 17.1 here in an hour. I mean, you got $75 away on a $17,000 asset. That's to just take a little thumb in the Bitcoin rear. That'll move it real quick. Let me see here. God, I don't like these fishers either. Got 2 down, 2 up. There's a lot of indecision right now, obviously. You got half the people saying, oh, Santa Claus rally. And other people are like, oh, fucking VIX is going up. Fucking dollars showing some strength. We're going to dump. Like, okay, who's going to win? I'll play neutral.
Exactly. It's one or the other. Exactly. It's going to go either way, and we're going to be on the right side of either trade.
Exactly.
It doesn't really matter.
That's what I love about
Just
options.
don't fall into the narrative trap. People spend their time. What are they looking? They're looking at news stories, trying to find an indication of what's it going to do, who said what, what market talker is saying what. You're just going to get lost in stories. In the meantime, the market asset's going to move up and down, and you're going to miss like 10 good trades along the way. You'll be like, why? I mean, if you're trading options or futures, you got more term to, you got more time to let it play out and not worry about the silly nonsense and just focus on the VEPS. And if you're short-term scalping, why would you listen to the nonsense? The moves are happening all the time on any open market. Like, don't listen to silly headlines. And if you're going to want to do something like scan tweets from some bozo who thinks he can move markets, go ahead, scan the tweets and then compare it to the VEPS. And you tell me what moved first, the tweet or the VEPS? Yeah. And I would even argue, by the way, if you look at the FTX dump, as I posted last week in our channel, if you look at the FTX dump on the daily of FTT, you could see our RMLR was saying dump this thing days before even CZ tweeted. How did our math know it was a good time to dump? Because the math said it was a good time to dump. Had nothing to do with the tweets. Had nothing to do with it. Did we know it was going to go down to 1 necessarily? No. But did we know it was a good probability that the asset was due for a good little dump? Yes. Why? Because the Laplace distribution said this thing is way high. The RMLR said this thing is due for a dump. The direction predictors on the RMLR said this thing is due for a dump. The returns oscillator said this thing is due for a dump. The entropy was saying this thing is due for a dump. Pretty much everything was saying FTT is going down. And everyone who was just holding on to it because they're fools, was just like, oh, hopium this, and they lost their money. And, okay, people who were holding it and got wrecked and weren't fools, they got duped and they got frauded and they got scammed. And that sucks for them, especially the ones who weren't paying attention to the asset they were holding. But, overall, if you were looking at FTT in the days before and you had our tools to look at it, it literally told you all the way up to the daily candle. I mean, that is a ridiculously high time frame. And we were days ahead. We had the information that you should be dumping this. Days ahead. Now, I feel bad, again, for anybody who lost money on those on that token and on that exchange, because nobody could see the guy was scamming necessarily. Nobody knew, or very few people knew that outside of FTX. But the asset itself, the VEPS were very clear. And it's amazing to put it on replay on the daily. It's just amazing. And even on lower time frames, like the 90-minute or the 15-minute or the 1 minute, I mean, it is so clear. It is so clear. It has nothing to do with the tweets. It has nothing to do with any of that. Sure, did that help? Was that a catalyst for a bigger dump? You bet. But was that the thing that triggered the actual dump of any kind? No. Would you have had less of a dump had there not been fraud and a collapse of the whole market? Of course. But the fact was it was due for a pullback anyway. If you just look at the mean reversion and everything of the return, it was due. So, yeah. Anyway, like I said, my heart goes out though to anybody who lost money on that thing. It sucks, and I feel for you, man, or woman. It sucks. But trade the VEPS. Don't get wrecked. That's my message to anybody who traded that thing.
Yeah, like he said.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
That damn Sam. Sam, scam man, fraud. Sam.
Dude, total
fraud. Yeah. He hurt so many good people. It's not even funny. He deserves.
And CoffeeZilla finally got him. He pretty much admitted to fraud.
Yeah.
Commingling funds. Watch, he's going to get subpoenaed now. Testify, probably. I mean, what the fuck is going on? How can anybody look like, oh no, he's a victim too? It's like, are you kidding me right now? The guy is a total criminal. He needs to be in fucking jail. It goes higher than him though. He's the patsy. You think that goof ass fucking orchestrated this? No way.
Well, not the whole thing, but he was the CEO, and he did set up Alameda, and he made sure his CTO put that back door in for him to use. So, and he did commingle funds. So he is fiduciary wise, he is responsible. And yeah, for sure, there's people above him who are pulling the strings and making him take the fall for sure. But that doesn't mean he shouldn't be also one of the people to pay the price. I mean, not the only one.
Both his parents are big attorneys. It's like,
right.
This is interesting. Fucking scum.
They're no longer listed at the school where they were listed before. I read that.
Yeah.
But again, I would not trade that narrative. It's just good to be aware of the macro picture.
100%.
That shouldn't affect anyone's trade.
Yep, big time. What is this?
Yeah, he scammed people so hard and hurt so many good people. It's not even funny.
What is this? Tesla fucking trade.
Scumbag, maybe.
Let me see something real quick. Tesla. Pop up Tesla. Boop. And, yep, January 20th expiration, motherfuckers. So I'm 160 and 200. 160 and 200 is my spread. Let's see. Ooh, I like that. 160 is below the RMLR. 200 is probably 95 for Laplace. Yep. All right. Good with that. What's that? That's a weekly. What about the monthly? Yeah. 68.3 Laplace and 1 SD probably. Yeah, a little below. Okay, I like that. Man, I can't kick this cough, man. What the hell? I'm even taking this, it's good for like lung stuff. It's just like hanging on.
Lung
stuff. The hell, I can't even remember what the hell it's called. What is this shit? It's good though. It's real good. It's an amino acid. What is it?
Hey, well, by the way, there's a general fear right now, right? Because FTT went down and FTX went down. There's a general fear that other exchanges are going to fall, right? Or other coins or whatever, like Tether might collapse, or Coinbase might go down, or KuCoin might go down, or Crypto.com, whatever it is that they're peddling in the story. Like, you want to know? You want to know if they're going to go down? Okay, whip out the RMLR. Whip out the projection box. Whip out the power mean.
Yeah.
Have a look. See where those things are headed. And you will know whether or not those things are even due for a big correction or not. And, by the way, STT isn't the first time our tools have shown, a significant short was worthwhile. Like, look at Luna. Happened this year also. Everyone remembers Luna in this day and age, right? Like, our RMOR nailed the hour that it would reach zero and the hour that it would start up again days later. And we knew that days before. So it's not like our tools are randomly being good and predicting things in the future with a high degree of accuracy. Yep. They do it because of the math. It's straight up because of the math.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Our guys, sure, man. Our tools made, massive predictions this year. If you were trading Luna and you shorted it down to zero, you would have known that days in advance. And we were posting about it for days in advance. And we knew when it would start up again if whoever was crazy enough to want to buy that thing. But there's a reason that our guys make incredibly useful tools for actual traders, because that's what we actually specialize in actually doing. And we don't just sit around and look at the chart. we have these tools to make them useful for us. So yeah, if you don't want to necessarily get in on a death spiral of an asset, okay, at least you know to get out of it or not be in the trade if you're not holding any. Right? But if you are holding it and you see that something's due for a major correction on the downside, and you don't want to be in that situation where you might not get your tokens out, or you might better be able to convert them for some liquid asset and then pull them out of the chain, at least you can know when you shouldn't be in the thing. And why is that? It's because our tools, again, they're based on actual relevant math, right? Like standard deviations, loss distributions, and all that is based on the returns, and the returns are mean reverting. So we care about the mean, we care about the returns, right? The log returns of your return on investment, right? And we care about the standard deviation of returns, right? We care about the loss distribution because it's incredibly accurate and has been used increasingly by high-frequency trading firms like Citadel and all this kind of big firm since pretty much around 2019, 2020. You can see it really start to take off right around the time of that big dump in March of 2020, around the time of what people call the Black Swan COVID dump, which again, wasn't a Black Swan event, wasn't a COVID dump. COVID might have been adding to that noise factor, but if you just look at the chart, it's very clear, like on the daily of Bitcoin or any other asset that fell hard during that time, which was most of the cryptos and a bunch of others, it was just due for a massive correction, right? We weren't just we're not randomly guessing this stuff. Our charts are telling us very clearly. Our indicators are saying very clearly, dump this thing. So, while the short term right now might look, be kind of neutral-ish for some people who are looking at standard deviations and with loss distributions, and we're sitting here thinking, volatility-wise, entropy-wise, go either way, so just keep an eye on the low time frames, you know which way to go. Longer term, you might see, it looks like it's going to kind of maybe rise up through January and then have a bit of a fall off. How low will it go? We'll see. But it's very clear that that's the likelihood of the propensity of the reverse mean of log returns on a lot of assets across crypto and equities, even some commodities. But things are likely to go, rise up a little bit, maybe sideways with a bit of a rise, and then eventually just kind of fall off on higher time frames. But if you're trading those higher time frames, and you're not trading something like futures or options where you've got a really long time to sit around and let the options moves play out and let your positions, play out, whether you're using iron condors or some other kind of method, then trade the lower time frames because those move a lot faster, which let you get your occurrences of opportunity on a much higher frequency on any given day, right? You can get easily 5 or 10 trades, even if you're lazy, on a typical day, even on a sleepy day, when it's only got let's say Bitcoin's moving up and down $100 on a range. With the right position, that's 5 or 10 trades of $100 a piece. I mean, okay, not the greatest day in the world, but certainly not bad.
No.
If you got, however many Bitcoins you have to trade, you can get very nice moves on little scalps like that. Even if it only goes up $50, $70, $80. Got the right position, you can do well with it.
Yeah.
And if you got, again, like I always say, you can't afford multiple Bitcoins or even a single one or whatever, trade cheaper assets. It's, there ain't no shame in trading cheaper assets, right? You don't have to go for the big, expensive, shiny thing. Trade cheaper things that have similar trading, correlations to Bitcoin or whatever you like to trade, and stack up your gains on cheaper assets and convert them to whatever asset you want after you're done trading for the day, whether it's Bitcoin or dollars or euros or yen or whatever you like to stack. So anyway, enough of my little rant there, but I just wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, man. Good stuff. Just browsing Tesla here, seeing what Tesla's up to. Some bull div, man. Bull div on the 5-day. What's a weekly look like? Same. Bull div on the weekly, man. You get a bounce here. Gonna be interesting. It's exactly what I wanted to see, to be honest. Because yeah, my Tesla options trade starting to slip to one side. It's all good. Because this baby looks like it's going to bounce. Yes, sir. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see, what else can we look at? Holy crap, hour and 15 minutes. Oh, we about to wrap up, actually. Got some shit to do. Let me see here. Adobe, Oracle. Yeah, of course they're both up.
Wrap up time. Always a good time. Always a good time. In the live stream.
What's Coinbase doing? Coinbase at 40. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Good old Coinbase. Whew. Weekly. Z-score is up in the upper confidence intervals. Got some more pain for Coinbase coming? I don't know, man. There's some bull div kicking right now. Got some bull div kicking in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of bull div on Coinbase. Especially Z-score and returns oscillator. That's an interesting play, old Coinbase. But it's like, you know, how much were they wrapped up in this debacle too? I mean, who the fuck knows?
I mean, we know they're pretty heavily wrapped up with Tether, right? They let you convert Tethers to USDCs, so there's some kind of a mechanism there that they're doing. I mean, it's a good old swap, but whatever. There's a bit more there than meets the eye, probably. Who knows?
It's actually not a bad fucking. It's pretty interesting going into the new year. Let me see here. Let me pull up Coinbase on this options chart. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Coinbase. I almost said Coinbase. Expected move. For
Coinbase.
What expiration is this, though? Let's see. Let's go out 67 days on Coinbase. Yeah. It's an expected move. Fuck, not very big. It's gonna get interesting here. Throw a condor on. What's this baby paying out? Ooh, that ain't bad. Let's go all the way out to the 1SD though. Let's see what kind of juice that's bringing to the party. There. Max profit about $1.05. Max profit's
beautiful.
$1.58. Max loss $3.42. That ain't bad. That's why that pop's so high, 61%. The pop on the 50% is 78. It's actually a good trade. It's actually a good trade.
You see options traders? You see why these tools are so useful? I mean, look at that. That's some juicy information right there.
Juicy.
Where are you going to find that in other tools?
I was looking at Tastyworks too. Let me see here. Nah, I don't need to flip it up. Although I do got privacy mode on. You can't see my numbers. That's good.
Well, just put the old, people can look at it on the VEPS tools.
Oh, yeah.
They can see for themselves. Right?
Oh, yeah.
There's some amazing info available.
Let's check out Coinbase right here. The RMLR. This thing's going to be below everything. Yep. Yeah. Talking 50. Not bad. What about the weekly?
How did he know? How did he know it would be below, people? Ask yourself, how did he know? Think about it.
33 power means up at 63. Boy, here's a great range right here. Jesus, man. It's massive, though. It's only 40 stock. Fuck, it's 50% both ways. Jesus. It'd be hard strangle to get filled. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm like, goddamn, there's no history. Coinbase hadn't been listed that long.
Right.
No, it has not. It's better looking at the daily. Yeah. What's the IBR on the monthly? I'm not even going to get a read. You weak ass. What about the weekly?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't even get a weekly read. Get a 5-day? No. What about a 3-day? Nope. 2-day? Jesus. Can't even get an IBR read on the 2-day. Only a daily. I don't want it on the daily. Is it 24? Yeah, but below the power mean and RMLR on all these time frames on Coinbase. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's 4 hour.
And what does that mean? Well, if you know how to use this tool, it tells you a lot of information. Right? When you are far away from the mean on the RMLR, the reverse mean,
35 and
40. Most likely going to return to that mean, right? It's going to revert. That's what assets do.
That'd actually be a good little weekly play here on the 4 hour. Got a nice range between the power mean and the RMLR here. Is that 35? You can go 35 and 45. Let me see what that looks like. It's going to be juicy, I guarantee that. 35. Oh yeah, the pop drop, but man, that profit went up. 325. Risking 175. But that's why. When your risk is higher than your, or when your profit's higher than your risk, your pop's going to drop. Oh shit, yawning. Staring at charts. Need a break. Alright.
It's all good, huh?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, let's wrap it up. Shit, we'll get back at it tomorrow morning, Tuesday 9 a.m. Also, we'll get these earnings calls. I'm going to try to get in these positions, man. I got these spreads so wide, nobody's biting right now. Where are you, Tom? Market, match me up, baby. Match me up with somebody. All right. So, yeah, if you are watching live on YouTube, the link to the description of our Discord is in, or the link to our Discord is in the description of all of our videos. Come in, open up a support ticket, request the Volatility Starter Pack. That's right, it's free. Give you a free Volatility Starter Pack. The server is packed full of education. Come on in, check us out. Other than that, everybody have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at on this big, beautiful blue marble. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Later, guys.
Be ready.